memberships. Here's the cliff notes. Memberships allow me to make consistent income off my work while also allowing me to not have to change core aspects of my video editing style and appeal. While members will get perks such as icons and emotes in the lower levels and unique and early videos at high levels, memberships should not be seen as anything more than a tip jar of appreciation for my work and a way to allow me to invest into a bigger project on this channel in the future. This is opposed to the way that many Patreons and other financially supporting mechanisms for creators are set up, where you gain more access or content from me as a creator directly. If you would like to hire me for work, for thumbnail creation, video editing, or advice on video creation, or just give me a one-time donation or payment, you can do so on my Ko-Fi or Coffee Jarky Bacon. There will be a link in the description. To be abundantly clear, I am in a financially stable position, so do not support me unless you have the means to do so. Your money is purely towards me, right? And a bigger project in my work in the future that I've got in mind. As I said, treat it like a tip jar first and a way to get more Jarky Bacon goodness second. Okay, before we get into the absolute details, let's talk about exactly what you get for this amazing membership, which you all definitely want to buy. Oh, so you're thinking about joining? Well, here are the perks. In tier 1, for £1 a month, you'll get emotes and badges. In tier 2, for £5 a month, you'll get unscripted exclusive content such as podcasts and top 10s or opinion pieces. You'll get short scripted videos that will eventually make their way onto the larger channel, but you'll get those earlier. I don't know why did I put this first? It's not my opinion.
Hey guys, Jarky Bacon.
You see? And I think when I initially recorded this line, I wanted to be harsher, but then I felt like I went harsh twice. Like I go really hard a second time when I like raise my voice in the narration. And that felt like, oh, you're kind of repeating the same emotion here. So here's kind of like softballing, teeing up the idea. An altruistic. You'll get community posts and voting, and you'll get credit in my videos. In tier 3, you'll get a custom pixel art portrait made of you in the style of the Fire Emblem GBA games. This portrait will appear next to your name in the credits in each one of my videos. I will also send you the PNG for your own personal uses. Now to go into a bit more detail. Hi all, I'm reading off a script if you can't tell. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. But this is to discuss my membership program for my YouTube channel, Jarky Bacon. In December 2024, my channel gained monetization for the first time since the new monetization parameters were introduced in January 2018. So that is a 7-year gap where I earned no money from this channel. Before then, I had made a couple of $100, which is quite a bit of money due to my Yogscast video blowing up in 2015. Now I've got the opportunity, at least for the next 11 months, to earn some money from my work on this site, and I'd like to find a way to do so consistently without feeling like I've got to change my editing style to accommodate YouTube's monetization policies. At the moment, one of my most successful videos, my video on Heimerdinger, has been blocked from monetization because I used music from the TV show in my video. So while it is fine under copyright, something I'm quite accustomed to over my 13 years making YouTube videos, I do not have experience making YouTube videos around YouTube's monetization policy. If I want to fit in those policies, I personally feel like I would have a lot less freedom on my current editing style. Many commenters have made the point of appreciating my music selection, and it's something I personally take massive consideration into when making my videos, and frankly, I really don't want to hamstring myself creatively to establish emotional connection to the video for the sake of monetization or to compromise my creativity. This is where the membership comes in. They allow for me to be directly supported by my fans with a more predictable and direct income. Furthermore, it gives me more freedom on whether I am willing to accept or what sponsorships I take and accept in the future. My integrity as a creator is important to me, so finding an ethical way to earn money from the work I do is of highest priority. If I take a sponsorship, I really want to be in the position where I'm happy to take a sponsorship that I actually think is worthwhile for my viewer base. I know that's very hard in this day. Most sponsorships are meh, you know, most of the time, and predatory at worst. And this is why this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Better Honey for all your therapy needs when you want to blow money down the drain. To get back on topic, jokes aside, I think I should be absolutely clear on this point, that the main reason why I'm doing this is because I want money. Money, 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 money. Oh, it makes the world go round. And this is not necessarily for the most heroic of reasons. I do not need money to survive. I'm in a stable position. I'm not a charitable cause. But I have put thousands of hours into my work on this channel. And particularly in the last 7 years, I've put in more work than I have in any other time on this channel. And I've received no money from it at all. No money, right? And I'd like to switch that around. I'd like to finally make some money. Now, maybe I should be doing this work on YouTube for the sake of the craft, for the sake of the art, and the money gaining aspect will dilute that. And fair enough if you feel like that. I think that's an argument you could make. But I've also done that for the sake of the art for the last 7 years now, and 13 years in total. And maybe it's a bit greedy, but as I said before, I like some money too. I like some compensation for my work. I put a lot of effort in. I like to find a way to make some money off of it, and I don't think that's making money isn't necessarily a bad thing, just how you do it. Look, I love the comments, I love the feedback, I love that people enjoy my videos. Nothing makes me happier saying, "Oh, this is such a great video. I really like this. This made me cry." If you have ever cried at a Jarky Bacon video, that is the highest praise I could ever receive. Every time someone comments that they genuinely cried, that is, I've made a banger. That's when I know I've made a banger. I'm so happy to hear that. But ultimately, I don't want to feel like I've got to churn stuff out for the algorithm, churn stuff out for people who I owe stuff to because they pay me. And this is the key thing with the memberships I want to make clear. It's a tip jar. It's not something that I'm going to start owing you content for. I want to give you content for it, right? And I want to see how I can do that to help things encourage people to give me money because it's worth it. I don't want to rip people off, but I'm doing this because I want to make money from my actual work, and advertisements on YouTube are very, very fickle and it kind of sucks, but I still want to be able to give you guys a good deal. So if you want to give a bit more money, that's okay. Right? I hope I'm making myself clear. I'm rambling a bit, but I hope you understand that, right? And all my content, my main channel content, like my big boy videos will remain free still, right? So if you guys are worried about that, anybody looking forward to the media wrap up of 2024, you know, all 100 of you that, or 200 of you that watch every video, you know, it'll be still free. It'll still be free. Okay, so just want to make that clear. But just to put into perspective, the Heimerdinger video I made took me 40 hours to make. 40 hours. That's 2 weekends of 12+ hour days, right? Over 40 hours to make. And this is also including times after work, right? While also working a full-time job and trying to keep my life afloat in other ways, right? And believe it or not, that video, while I had maybe more complicated script, or was actually quite a bit longer, 17 minutes long, I think, roughly. It actually was lighter on the editing than usual. Some videos I've spent over 100, 200, 500 hours in my estimation on making those videos to receive no money for it, just because I love doing it. That's a lot of hours, okay? That's a lot of time I could have been spent doing other things. But I did it because I like this, right? And I want to maintain the ability to keep on doing the stuff I want to do, while also being, you know, financially supported in some way. I don't want to have to cater to what's popular or what will do numbers on YouTube, and allow me to not be burnt out and stay in love with the craft of making YouTube videos. And memberships allow me to do that best, as long as we understand that this is a tip jar first and not a way for Jarky Bacon content and access on a Discord or something like that. That's all second. There is no Discord. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. I hope this helps you understand what's going on. And if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try and do my best to answer all of them clearly and concisely as possible. Once again, if you want to see any more information in a written format, you can go and check the description for the full Word document on it, though there isn't much that I say there that isn't said here. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one, folks.